I came outside and I completely forgot about putting mosquito spray on. And then I realized I haven't even brought out the mosquito thingy killer that we have that kills mosquitoes within half-acre radius. Anyhow, I'm going to tell you the story about yesterday almost getting pulled over, but let me go get the bug spray because I'm getting bitten up good. So I'll get the Alaskan perfume real quick and I'll tell you the story about almost getting pulled over. You know what? I'm going to put shoes on because they're eating my feet up too. I almost got pulled over yesterday on Badger Road in the Dodge Challenger. What happened was I always use cruise control, but I had just set the cruise control at 61 and I was bringing it down to 59 because I was just, checking everything, adjusting everything. And what happened was as I was bringing it down to 59 from 61, because I realized I needed to set cruise control. Mind you, I had just gotten onto Badger Road and started my driving and opening up that beautiful car. But okay, I gotta get my ankles too. Cankles. A North Pole police car had passed me on Badger Road, opposite direction. And I was like, whew, okay, thank God for cruise control. But I was over 55, so I thought, ooh. So I watched for him in my rearview mirror, and he put his brake lights on. I was like, oh no, he's going to pull me over. And for going 61, because he might have clocked me at 61 when I was trying to bring it back down to 59 and 58 for the cruise control, because I always set cruise control on the Dodge Challenger because I've already gotten a ticket in it. So it's too easy to speed in that car. But so then I saw him slow down. I'd gotten about a mile away on one of the straight stretches of Badger Road. And the police car, I could see he was pulling in somewhere to turn around. And then a minute later, I could see his lights, just his headlights. And I knew that they were his lights, cop lights, headlights, I mean. And, okay, that's how to get the face. Because, and then he was slowly making progress on me. And at that point, I'd already put it to 55 miles per hour cruise control, going the speed limit. And so he was driving with me the whole stretch of Badger Road. I got to, Tickasuck Brown Elementary School turnoff. And at that point, he was almost right on me. And I was like, oh gosh, okay, I have my license with me. I have my insurance. I can pull up on my phone. And then, I'm gonna get my hair now because mosquitoes like to eat their head. But so I'm getting close to the light at the back gate of Fort Wainwright. And I have a chance to go from one lane into two lanes at that point at the light. And I slowed down immediately 40 miles per hour because that's the speed limit there. And you homeless for real? No, come on. I got a house right there. I'm not homeless. I got a freaking Camaro in the pickup truck. If I was homeless, I'd have some nice cars to live out of. But anyhow, I'm gonna keep the story going. I hope the audio is working. Now it's time to exercise. So, so that's when the police car decides to let me go. He got up next to me at the light. I was like, whew! And then he continued on past McPeak's. So anybody who's, from North Pole or Fairbanks knows exactly what I'm talking about. But it goes to show you, I said on my live stream yesterday as I was getting the Dodge Challenger out of the garage, I said, I had mentioned I use cruise control. Because if you don't, in the Dodge Challenger, you could be in third gear going 60 miles an hour without even thinking. Then you dump it to fourth gear, you're boom, 80 miles an hour. Just in a matter of split seconds, because it's a very, very powerful car. So I was just sweating it, hoping. Okay, the audio's working. Anyway, so now I can read some of the comments too. But oh my gosh, it was nerve-wracking. I was like, I just got the car out of the garage, taking it out, opening it up, not speeding. The fastest I went was into like 61. But goodness, we got some weird comments. Benny says hi. Beryl Maddie says hi. Benny, oh my gosh, you almost got pulled over. I know, I came so close. Now, the picture of the police car in my thumbnail is a picture from Fairbanks. I get into Fairbanks. My son wants to go to Arby's. Bring him to Arby's. 2 police cars pull up right next to me. I'm like, what the heck? Today is the day of police cars. And it turns out they're going inside Arby's to take care of a gal who had some mental illness and was causing a ruckus. So that's when I got the shot. I was like, of me with the police car at my window. But you know, that car is like a police car magnet. It's been the Alaska State Trooper reality TV show actually pulled my husband over in the Dodge Challenger. So I thought that was quite funny that even the reality TV show pulled my husband over in the car. It's so easy to speed in it. That's why when I finally got a ticket when I was driving out in the middle of nowhere, and I should have known better because the Healy, Alaska police folks, they run radar like crazy up there. And that's where I got my ticket. And I knew better. Let's see, I saw it coming, says Beryl Maddie. Yep, it's easy in that car. Easy. What I think the policeman did, or woman, I don't know, but I think they ran my tags, my license plate, to make sure I was legit, legal. So everything's legit and legal on all of our vehicles. Okay, Bo says, you homeless for real? Far from it. Let's see, Nazradine says, is this that gym or home gym? It's an outside home gym. Because getting outside, getting some exercise is a good, fun thing to do. Joe, how much of the plastic bag? Okay, something, naughty. Beryl Maddie, how fast have you gone in it? Oh, I brought it up to 100 in the middle of nowhere, outside of Nenana. Anybody from Alaska knows where Nenana's at. They have straight stretches there. And I brought it up to 100 miles an hour. And I quickly brought it down because you can get arrested for that. So that's as fast as I've taken it. And I just, real split second, I went, and like, okay, I'm done. too much for my old lady blood. So I think it shows that it goes up to like 180 miles an hour, 185 miles an hour. It's got all the, whatchamacall, racetrack settings in it and sport mode and all that kind of stuff. Taru. Is that Taru? Hello, Don Quixote. Don Quixote. Watch me get copyright strike. Don Quixote. Gosh, could you imagine working in Don Quixote in Japan and having to hear that over and over and over? It's got to get where you can tune it out, right? But welcome back, Taru. Am I saying it right? Taru or Taro? Taru. Oh, I'm trying to remember the third character, the second character. Is it Ru or Ro? And then the other one is U. First one is Ta. So I'm trying to be okay on my Japanese. We got no. It looks beautiful outside. Well, to us here in Alaska, we think this is kind of like the dirty time. This is when everything's just really dirty. And we can't wait for the green leaves to start blooming on our trees. And as soon as that starts happening, things really perk up. But the snow is all gone here. There's pocket areas of big snow mounds still not quite all melted. So we're getting there bit by bit. Whew, but boy, I need this exercise. I have got to get toned back up. I have been trying hard to not pack on the weight. Yesterday, I did not exercise. I was overloaded with schedule. So today was not going to make an excuse to not exercise. So I am exercising. Gymnastics are fun. Hey, it's Maddie. Hey, Maddie. You went from Beryl's Pony to gymnastics are fun. You have a lot of usernames, Maddie. That's cool though. Young people tend to do that. Us old people, we try to think, oh, I could change my name, and then we don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I accidentally figured it out one time, I think. Oh, goodness. So coming up now soon, Brianna is laughing. Yep. Atheist. What God do you believe in exactly? I believe what's the love in my heart. I think that's the thing that everybody can have in common, because we're all the same human beings, same species of human. So I believe what's in our mind, heart, and soul is the commonality that we all have and in the free will for choice. So that's, I don't like to put labels on the word God. How about you, atheist all the way, and welcome back, by the way. Taro. Oh, bye. Have a great day. Oh, there goes the dog barking. We got one of the adult kids heading off to work. Got 2 adult kids at our house. It's awesome. Oh, let's see. Taro. Is that Taro? Taro. 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 I'm going to say it correctly. Japanese. Cool. Kakui. Can you make me a mod again? Well, aren't you mod on whatchamacall on the Barrels Pony? Because you have a lot of usernames, Maddie. I'm going to have a hard time keeping up with you. Let's see. So, Maddie, were you up on there on Barrels Pony? That should have been you, Maddie. I'm getting confuzzled now. Atheist, good answer. Wasn't expecting that. Awesome. I'm glad. I have studied religion as a personal hobby. I like to know what people believe in. I like to know what each religion believes in. And you find a commonality amongst all of the religions. Control. And controlling of your mind, heart, and soul. And taking away your free will. So that's what organized religion does, in my opinion. So I think it's better to shed yourself of organized religion and think amongst yourself in your own heart, in your own soul, in your own brain. Nobody can take that from you. So that's my thought. But I'm glad you liked that answer. A lot of people don't like my generalization, but that's because I grew up around and immersed myself in different types of religions to learn about it. I did grow up Presbyterian Baptist, but that was just because that's how I grew up. I had huge amounts of questions about Catholics growing up, Jehovah's Witnesses growing up, because I was exposed to a lot of that. So I had a lot of questions, and people didn't like to give me answers, so I thought them on my own. Please says gymnastics are fun. Well, you already are mod on Barrels Pony, but you switched. You just switched back to Barrels Pony. No gods for atheists all the way. Yeah, because if you're believing in God, this omnipotent, all-being thing, the question I asked was, what's above God? Who created God? And then you get a lot of angry people because there has to be something above God. It couldn't just be, this just exists and God's in charge. So that's where the reverse quantum physics, quantum mechanics came into play for me. So that's my thought on that. Let's see. Gymnastics are fun. No, I switched the account. Sorry. Oh, no worries on that, Maddie. Dubstep. Fee, whatever that means. I don't know. I gotta go. Bye, Maddie. I'll see you later. Atheist says, I don't believe in any God. However, if a God is real, I don't believe in a hell or eternal damnation. Yeah, I do believe there's something bad that comes to people like Hitler, Mussolini, Genghis Khan. The really, really bad people, their souls might be you know, just not having a good time, or they might have just died and that's that, and they don't get to have their soul. You know, all these things will be found out when you pass away. So I think that gives you something to look forward to when you finally do pass away. It's like, oh, I get to have some answers. Maybe, maybe not. You know, you never know. But there's got to be some sort of bad thing that happens to really bad, you know, like Jeffrey Dahmer, what's his face? What's that other guy's name? What his name is, oh, and I can see his face, but Green River Killer. What was his name? Okay. I gotta look it up real quick. Green River Killer. It's gonna bug me. River Killer was, no, not him. Oh gosh, it's gonna bug me. So, okay, it'll come to me. It'll come to me. He got the electric chair. Let's see. Now we got, oh, it's just right on the tip of my tongue too. What was the name? Not Jeffrey Dahmer. The other one was out of Seattle and Florida. Oh, we got Carl Sagan. Yes, Tom. I'm trying to remember the murderer guy that killed out of Seattle to Florida, Snoqualmie area. He tried to represent himself. Not Jeffrey Dahmer. He's the one that would eat his victims. Ugh. Oh, it's gonna bug me. Somebody help me on that one. Talking about people that probably deserve to be in a bad place after life. Because talking a little bit about theology here. And then we got Tom says, hey, yo. And DRX, like, dang, nobody knows. I know, exactly, nobody knows. And that's how we're all the same there. We're all going to find out if there is something or if there isn't. So we're all, again, back to that commonality that I talk about. So Tom says, quantum mechanics. Eek! I know, reverse quantum mechanics are my questions with the word God, God. Reverse quantum mechanics. What is above God? How did God come into being if there is a God? Reverse quantum mechanics out into that direction. And that's where I would get a lot of people angry at me in religion. So God is just God. God just happened. But how? So I got in trouble a lot asking questions like that. Oopsie. Ted Bundy. Just got it. Ted Bundy. Him. He was a bad mofo. So people like that, I think, what happens to people like that when they die? Do they have something bad happen to them? I don't know. Is there justice? I do wonder about that. That's where I start to wonder. DXR, all these atheists, religious people argue, but no one knows. Yes, exactly. Nobody knows. You can have near-death experiences. And some people have different types of experiences. I know what I've had is kind of, I was like at peace, but yeah, I just was at peace. So, it's hard to describe. There's something amongst the energetic part of our soul, I think. It's like, how do you kill love? The love from your soul. I often wonder about love as the answer. Tom says Carl Sagan. Johan says, where are you from? Oh wait, Tauro. Will you come to Japan again? Yes, I will. Most definitely. I want to explore more remote, smaller population areas of Japan. I did come close to Japan last week. I was 1,674 miles away from the Sapporo region. I was in Adak, Alaska on the Aleutian Island chain. So I was very, very close to Japan at that point. Carl Sagan, atheist, there's no way there are multiple routes after death. I know, and that's where my curiosity piques its curiosity. because it's something that we all don't know. And the only way we'll find out is when we pass. And yet again, that's something we all have in common. We're all going to pass. We're all not going to live forever. And that's where I ask, does our love, the energy of the love, go out into the quantum theories? You know, that's where, because quantum mechanics also incorporates religious type science into it, which is so fascinating. But let's see. Oh no, Tom's tired of God. Oh, that makes sense, atheist. This is why we say no religion. Tom's had his fill of religion. 2 days ago, yeah, we had way too much religion. So, atheist, where was it that you were from again? Because I know you told us and I forgot. So we still want to hear from you. I wouldn't say I'm an atheist. I would say I believe in quantum mechanics that are beyond our comprehension. There's something beyond our comprehension in the dimensions, because there's multiple dimensions, I think. Not like how the Mormons think there's multiple dimensions, but yeah. So, atheists, tell us where you're from. Bearman's back, pedal harder. You're in Texas, that's right. I remember you said Texas. I had asked you. Now, are you young, old, curious? Tom says, everyone has their own thing. I'm nothing. I'm everything. You are nothing. You are everything. Please, no religion. I do not believe in anything. Believe in the power of the skills that you have instinctively within yourself. Everybody has special talents that might be good talents or bad talents. And believe in that. That's what I think is a good thing to believe in. And just believe in being a good person, making good choices. You'll be 30 in June, so you're a youngin'. Oh my goodness. My oldest are 27 years old. Youngest is 18. Izor, hey, wish you a good day. Hey, welcome back. Good to have you here. Thank you for coming back. Oh, and we got Bearman. You go, girl. Keep on pedaling. You can do this. Thank you. I need to exercise. It's that time of year where shorts look scary on me. I did lose the 10 pounds, but I gained it back. So now, being honest, gained it back. Now I got to lose it again. Atheist, I'm drinking a delicious glass of whiskey while I watch this live. Awesome. I wish I could drink, but I've had a kidney transplant, and I don't think it's fair to my doctor that donated her kidney to me to put alcohol through it. So I don't drink anything. I'm a very, very, very conscious kidney recipient where I want to take the best care of the kidney as I can. So you'll have to have a drink without me, even though I wish I could have a drink here or there. I like to sample like the expensive cognacs and things like that, just little sips, but I stopped that altogether. My husband is the one who has the sips of the cognac. But whiskey, that's what, back in our day, whiskey was heated up with honey and given like a teaspoon of that for a cough. I remember that. Tom says, I used to say I was spiritual until people turned spiritualism into some weird. You're so true, Tom. I appreciate you giving me something to do. Oh, yeah, no worries. Hopefully this will influence you to just get some fresh air today. Except right now, you guys are like 2 hours ahead of us. So you're at dinner time. So yeah, you're probably, your son's still up in Texas. I am nothing, says Tom. Well, you are Tom. So you are something. Is there, help her get more views. She deserves it. Oh, thank you. That's awesome sauce. That's so cool. Please support me being nothing. Okay. We will create a new religion called nothing. How's that, Tom? I belong to the Church of Nothing. Give us money. Atheist, I'm subscribing, by the way. Awesome. Thank you so much. The bear is working hard. Thank you for paying him off. The mosquitoes are avoiding me because I sprayed myself with Alaskan perfume. Still got to practice catching them. Let's see. Bearman, it's not just for weight loss. You look great, by the way. Pedaling gives you a good high. I love doing it. Yes, but you know, I do got some jiggle wiggles. I got to get toned up. I got to take some weight off. My kidney doctor in Anchorage wants me to be 10 pounds lighter for keeping my health at a certain area. And I do what he says. He's a superb doctor. He's been in my life since 2012. I think 2012 is when he became, I forget, there's so many doctors in 2012 when the whole kidney, Crohn's disease surgeries and everything was starting. Ooh, that wind feels good. Let's see, atheist. You're welcome, beliefs aside. Oh yeah, no worries. Tom, apologies, I'm all belligerent. It's Friday, and yes, whiskey has been involved with myself. Yeah, and it's very late for you there in Devon. It cures cancer. Yeah, I could see how it could and cause, you know, liver problems, but yeah, what do I know? Some people can be chronic alcoholics and live to 98 years old. Let's see, Tom, nothing religious. I forgot to say go, 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 nada, 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 nada. Let's see, ir, to go. Speaking Spanish, ir, nadar is to swim. But I know you meant nada, nada. PK, no comment. Just PK. How do people do that? Oh, they just push enter without putting anything in there. I get it. Okay, atheist. Get yourself some smooches from hubby after you work out. You deserve all the love. Oh, thank you. I'll make sure I tell my husband that. He is a trooper, my husband, to put up with my funky, weird, quirky personality. He's more opposite, but I brought out the side of him that's got that sense of humor, funny bone. When I first met him, he was a grumpy guy. And I was like, yeah, he's so grumpy. But we worked together. And then we started yakking because we were the only old people working at the pizza restaurant. And I think he was a driver just like me, if I remember right. But I think it was around Christmas. It was like months before he started flirting. So months and months and months, I was not interested because he was so grumpy. I'm like, oh, he's so grouchy, grumpy, but he was going through a divorce. So that was the excuse. But my personality is way up here. Perky, 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 Katie. And he's more stoic. So when I get his funny bone going, that's awesome. I can get him being really angry mad to laughing his booty off. I can switch him on a snap. That's not a hard thing. I mean, that can be a hard thing for a woman to do for a man that gets into that anger mode where he can be angry about something being broken, that the dog broke, and then I could just get the switch and turn it around, and he lets it go. And so, you know how guys can get, because there's guys on here. So, yeah, find a perky, weird chick that does weird stuff like this to snap you out of that man mood. That's the word, man mood. He's gotten used to my quirkiness. When he sees this kind of stuff, he's like, that's my Katie. I subbed and liked. Thank you, PK. Awesome. Ahmed. Is that your property, or are you just working out and jamming out in the wilderness? This is my property. I love chunky women, but also healthy. Yes, I have the chunky monkey stuff. But I am old. I'm 57. I'll show you full view. We got the Nordic track, Christmas tree, Nordic track with the tarp, garage, truck, Camaro, porch, house. Yeah, this is my property. Okay, let's put that back over here. Let's get the, whatchamacallit, we gotta get the bear in it. He's like the most important. Yeah, so got an acre of land here. Plenty of space to enjoy outside. PK Ahmed, empty comment box, atheist. Wow, I'd love to live in the woods. Yes, it's easy to do here. Very easy to live in the woods in Alaska. Very, very, very easy. Our population is very, very small in this huge state. I gotta look it up because under 1 million. Let's see. It is population Alaska. Let's look it up because I'm curious. 740,000 people in 2024. And we have a little, so, but our state is a lot bigger than Wyoming. A lot bigger. So our population is increasing slowly. A lot of that is due to military. We have a lot of military bases here, a lot. As I always say, it's because we're on the front lines, our state, to protect Canada and the lower 48. Hawaii also participates in protecting their vantage point, and then we protect our vantage point. Hawaii and Alaska are on the front lines, very, very literally. So a lot of military increases our population up here, and it increases our business model and infrastructure et al, etc. Let's see. Tom says be nice. Well, he was being nice by not lying. I got some chunky monks. The jiggle wiggles. I'll do that to my husband. I'll go jiggle, 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 jiggle. I got some wiggles. I can take flight. Woo! My arms are getting so big. They're like getting to where I can fly with them. Now, honesty is important. I can make myself look like I'm not too big by what I wear. Hey, Charles. My dog is wondering, why in the heck do I have to stay outside, Mama? Let's see. We got Brianna saying, cool. This is cool. I noticed there's 14 people on here. We're having more people coming onto the chat. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just because I got into some algorithm or something. The short video I posted 2 days ago did hit almost 35,000 views. That could be some reason why I'm in more algorithms. And then today I released a short video, still working on a long form, short video of ADAX McDonald's, the abandoned McDonald's, and its menu prices from 1994. So that was fun. And I was trying to remember what was popular in 1994. And it was that song that they play at the clubs, because I moved to Hollywood in 1994. And it was like, it's Friday night, just got paid, da, 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 that song. So that's what I used. Let's see, Brianna says, cool. How's little ankle biter? Tom asked. Mr. Charlie Wad! He's doing good. He still has diarrhea. It's intermittent, kind of okay, hookalookos, and then a little bit diarrhea. But he is very active and playful. His stitches have healed up quite nicely. He hasn't reopened his incision. They cut his tummy open quite a bit. Charlie Wog! Charles! Charlie! I'm making him be outside with me. He doesn't like it. Hi, baby! Hi, sweetie! Okay, let's go see Mr. Charles. He's very, very clingy because he doesn't like when I leave. Okay, so let's go see Mr. Charlie Wog. Oh, sticker bushes. This is how you get sticker thorns in you. Mr. Charlie Wog. See, it looks real dirty in my opinion. Soon this will all be glorious greenness. Charlie, everybody's asking how you're doing, my baby boy. Did you see Mama? Yeah, now you shake that. Charlie Wog, my baby. Let's give you a little loving. Okay, baby. Oh, that's a puppy. Come here, puppy. Are you having fun outside? No, Mom. Come back inside and snuggle me. That's all he wants is snuggles. Right, Charlie? Okay, you go run and play. All right. Here we go. Back to exercising. Good to hear he is doing better, says Brianna. Same. That was scary having him crash like that. And I was gone. I was in Ireland when he crashed. And but before I left, though, we both knew something wasn't quite right with Charlie. And he looked like, I said, he has a fever, I think, because his forehead was really, really hot, his head. So my husband made an appointment for to go in. And thank goodness my trip to Ireland was only 3 nights, because I got back quite quick. Hope I didn't get a sticker bush. No, I got to start keeping track of my miles on here and start trying to make it better. There we go. Dang, feels like mosquitoes are biting me constantly. God, get them. Yeah, so yesterday, like I said, I started my live stream with that picture of almost got pulled over yesterday. It was tight. I thought for sure the police was going to pull me over. But like I said, I think he just caught up to me to see if he could catch me speeding. And then I know he ran my license plate. I know he did. So I'm glad that we have everything good on our cars. We don't let anything lapse. You know, we're too old for that. Our insurance is continuously insuring the 1, 2, 3, 4 cars. Even when we park a car for the winter, the Challenger, we park it for the winter in the garage, we still insure it in case the garage collapses. You know, so we're that responsible. So I'm glad that the police could run my plates. I knew I'd be fine. But I'm just glad the police let me go and didn't pull me over. They're just checking on me because the nice cars come out at this time of year, and we are like magnets in these cars for police, just like magnets. So much so when I got to Arby's, 2 police cars parked next to me to go inside and deal with something. So that's how I got that picture of the police car next to me. Thought I should give a little bit of fill in to those that arrived late here. Let's see, good to hear he's feeling better. Oh goodness, it's getting close to 4 again. Oh, and I didn't make my coffee. I want my coffee. Goodness. I do need to get the rake out, and I need to pick up all these it's rotted wood from trees falling over. Oh well. I always say that every year, and then I never pick up the rotted trees that fall over. There's another one over there that fell. Wow, I didn't even notice that a tree fell. Holy cow! What? A tree fell, you guys. Are you pre-op or post-op, Kai? Post-op kidney transplant. Had it 2.5 years ago, October 4th, 2022. Oh, I thought that was somebody else, but it's the neighbors. And Kai, have you had kidney transplant? Just curious. It's always nice to connect with other transplant patients of any kind. Liver transplant, all of the above transplant. I'm very, 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 very happy to have gotten another chance at life. And I don't know, I feel indebted to spread that to the world, to enjoy what you have, make the most of it. If you get a second chance at life, go for it. I don't know what that means. Oh, I get what you're saying, Kai. You're being naughty. I was talking about a legit kidney transplant, and my doctor was my donor. Oh my goodness. That's not nice, Kai. I know what you're saying. Okay. There we go. 1 minute timeout for Kai. And then we got, so Kai, 1 minute timeout. Say something nicer. This is like legit where people, you know, I mean, if you're really transgender, then great, but we don't want to joke around. That's not appropriate. So, believe in giving people chances. So, I am waiting to see if Kai can tell us where you're from, Kai. That would be nice to know. Where are you from? How old are you? What are things that you like to do on planet Earth? You know, things like that. Tell us a little bit about yourself without being naughty. You're G-rated, grandma rated, right? Oop, oop, oop. Looking for moose real quick. Moose a la loose. Are there any moose a la loose? I see trees that have fallen down. I need to go and explore. But there's nothing but sticker bushes everywhere that will get me good. Okay. Nope, that's not my hubby. Wait here. Oh, the Dodge Challenger. It's a 2014. We finally have to replace the windshield. Finally. My husband was able to keep up with all the rock chips by having them sealed right away. But storing it in the garage over winter, those chips decided to all crack. They all joined, all the cracks chipped all the way across. So we're actually going to get a new windshield on it next week. My husband thought it would be really expensive. I was like, just go take care of it. That car's your baby. And so he said it's only like $400 something. So I was like, just go for it. Do it. So it's lasted 11 years. That's a long time for up here because we got a lot of rocks. Windshields up in Alaska, we're allowed to have multiple cracks because it's just a given. Police don't get on us for it. It's just a given. Everybody's going to have a cracked windshield up here. PK Ahmed, I'm back. Welcome back, PK. Hope you're doing well still. And I hope everybody's still doing well and still having a good day, good night, and good morning to some places. Whew, I'm so glad getting this exercise in. Mosquitoes everywhere. Okay, Bear, you keep working. He's also holding on to Alaskan perfume. I have it here just in case I don't get enough. Okay. I do wonder about that tree, though. I do want to walk over there. What time is it? It's almost 4 o'clock. Almost time for me to go and take my next round of medication. Wow, whole big, huge tree. I wonder what else fell. You never know when things fall. Huh. I gotta take that tree down. It's gonna take out our electrical line. I love cutting trees down. It's something I just really love to do. Hi, Charlie Puppy. Mr. Charlie Wog. Baby. Puppy Luppy. Gotta get the barbecue going too. It's that time of year. Our barbecue is in bad shape, it looks like. Gotta fix it up. Have some good food on it. That's the hard part about when the snow melts. There's so many chores to do. Everything looks dirty. I gotta rake up all the leaves from fall. We have a lot of trees. I gotta get things looking good again. And we need to have a new roof over the trash cage. Every year I think that roof is gonna fall. I need to go in the garage and scrape all the moss off of it. So many chores come available when everything starts to melt. Wow. Just looking at everything. Oh, well, it's good to have the snow gone, except for in specific areas where there's mounds of snow that are still desperately trying to melt. It is nice, though, to have another working car. Take it out of the garage. We don't like to drive the Dodge Challenger in the winter anymore. We used to, but we don't anymore. decided to start babying it and putting less smiles on it. Mosquitoes. So I'm not sure which car. I gotta wash the cars too. That's the other problem in winter. You have to wash your cars because they look so much better. But that's more work, more chores. And then I have to ask my husband about the riverboat. Who wants to buy a riverboat? I want to sell that riverboat. If he doesn't sell it, I'm going to keep working out in it. I'm going to put a bicycle in it. So I'm going to the UAF, University of Alaska Fairbanks, really free market, which is happening on the 18th of May. That's where I got this beautiful thing for free. I'm going to go back and get some more exercise equipment so I can place some into the riverboat, some here, some there, there, everywhere. Exercise equipment all in my woods and have my shot set up permanently. That'd be cool. And I got tarps and umbrellas and my canopy. So I'll be set. What I really want to do is get into my big, huge van and get my drum equipment out of it, set that up and do more drum playing too. See, I could ramble on. If nobody's chatting on here, I can just ramble and ramble and ramble. Man, my husband is a saint to put up with my rambling. I could just talk and talk and talk. I got to put more of my porch up too. Yeah, I got a lot of work to do. I love doing whatchamacall. I love doing construction. I love building things. I'm not good at it, but I love doing it. So, yeah, gotta work on my porch. I got really sick and had lots of surgeries, so all work stopped on the house. Oh, there's Benny. Oopsie, sorry, I've been busy. Oh, no worries. No worries. Yesterday I saw VIP Tough, Trevor 76, aka. He was doing a live stream and I kept missing it. It's like, no, I always try to make it to you guys' live streams. So, and then Victoria USA too, she was live streaming and I missed that too. Because I get notifications, I'm like, no, I missed it. So I do try. I do try to hit the, whatchamacalls, live streams you guys do. Even if I can't talk or participate, I like to jump onto it so that you guys have more watch hour, more viewers and such. Yay, thanks. Oh, you're welcome, Benny. Thank you. You guys are like way too super duper awesome sauce with, you know, watching my stuff every day. And then I think I'm really boring. It's like, how can I be more not boring? And I was like, well, Katie, you also have to exercise. So focus on exercising. Just be you. That's something I've learned about YouTube, is just to be authentic, have integrity, be real, and hope others do the same. Don't be afraid just to be you, because you guys are unique, and that comes through on your videos. Even Benny, when I watch your live streams and you talk to people, you have your own uniqueness that comes through. So pretty awesome. Just keep being you. You're not boring. You're really entertaining and fun to chat too. Thank you. That's super nice of you. I just hope that I can keep spreading positivity with my live stream. Even if you get 3 minutes of a live stream and you feel a positive vibe from it, that's what you guys are giving me. So it just makes sense to have it be a kumbaya circle of hugs. Yeah, a circle of hugs. Circle of hugs live stream. Oh, let's see. Betty says, hopefully not very positive people on YouTube. Exactly. And I hadn't really watched a lot of lives. I watched some on TikTok and I was baffled by TikTok. I was like, I think I just need to go back to YouTube. That's where I have an established audience with my music videos. I could just grow from there, because I had 236 subscribers last year, before I started all this, at the beginning of last year. And I decided to go for it, and now I got 2.4K. And I just thought, I'll keep posting my music videos, but I also want to post who I am. So I do have more music videos to upload. I get lazy and don't do it, but I still got more to upload because I did a lot of music stuff back in the day. So you're still here. My battery died. Yes, Tom, I'm still exercising, causing the Richter scale to move mildly. Welcome back, Mr. Tom. Let's see, checking the time. My alarm's gonna go off in 3 minutes. Nope, waiting for my hubby to come rolling in. That is not him. But what was I saying? I got distracted onto, yeah, I'm so close to digging out my music videos. I still have a bunch of footage I have not uploaded when I was working with rock bands in 1995, 96, 97. I really want to see Paul Anka in concert. He's like 81 years old and he's still touring. And I really want to see him. So that might be one of my next trips. The only trips I'll take are in the state of Alaska, unless something really, really stupid cheap pops up with Alaska Air, then I'll jump on it. But mostly, if I go to see Paul Anka in concert, it would have to be on the West Coast because I don't want to travel too far for that. Because he plays in California towns a lot. And Tim Allen, I'd like to see Tim Allen do stand-up comedy. I'd like to see if he's still touring. He's funny. I like Tim Allen. Liked and subbed, says Maddie. Thank you. Awesome sauce. You guys are awesome. Got to get the mosquito thing going. Any minute now, my alarm's going to go off. And that will sound the cue to wrap it up. And Maddie's from Australia, a country I've not yet been to. I'm sorry, my bad. I should be asking where you guys are from when I see new comments. I'm like a bad hostess. Oh my goodness. So Australia. I am this close to going to Australia. It's always been on my bucket list. I'm hitting bucket list stuff. So one day, maybe this year, the end of this year, it'll be Japan and Australia. Let's see, Tom, I wanted you to know how much you have given me in terms of motivation to get myself out of the funk last winter when 5 major life events all happened at once. You almost single-handedly got me through it. Ah, thank you. Oh my gosh. That means so much to me because I was going through similar with horrible stuff that I was standing up to my childhood abuse from my brothers. Bad timing. So it means a lot to me, Tom, that I helped you because you guys helped me without you guys even knowing it. You guys helped me tremendously. So the mere fact that just one person out there could be helped, that means the world to me. Because that's what this channel morphed into, was something that I needed. I needed a place where I could speak openly and connect with other people that wanted to have a similar voice. And then also people that wanted to be heard when they talk about what they're going through. And that there's a community out there where we all care. And I needed that community so bad. So I figured if I just jump on here and just be me, something will grow. The motivation was just to exercise and get my health back and stand up to all of my abuse that I'd endured and stand up to these family members that I've been still having to be around and saying, no, I'm not going to be around you. You're bad. So yeah, last year was a difficult year in that sense. So the mere fact that I know you went through a lot last year, Tom, and still going through a lot, means a lot to me that I could be there to help, you know, Mr. Benny, Miss Brianna, who else has been here? Maddie G's here. All the people that, you know, regulars, Matthew, everybody got a nice little group around you. Let's see. Tom, yes, a smiley face. Maddie, you will absolutely love Australia. Maddie, what's the best place to go? Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide. What's the best places to go? I need advice. Honest love, says Tom. I'm sure I was here in pain going, arg, and you had the right words. Aw, thank you. And then you guys did the same for me. You guys had the right words for me to where I finally got brave enough to say it out loud, type it in words that my oldest brother badly tabooed, abused me for a couple of years when I was very young. And I can say it out loud now to the world and do that, you know, and go and regain my power and regain my self-worth. And that's Tom, you know, self-worth is huge at our age. You're hitting 40, you said, and I'm hitting 58 this year. And the mere fact that you can find that self-worth within yourself that's so important to who you are, is you find it at age 39, that's huge. It took me into my 50s to have the power and the strength to stand up for myself and stop having family members force me to be in the lives of them. I don't have to, because they're bad. They do bad things. So I'm not going to keep somebody else's dirty secret. But let's see. Biting my tongue, I'm usually very sweary. Oh, yeah. No naughty words. On the internet, I don't like to use a lot of no naughty words because I have grandkids. And one day they're going to watch my stuff. And one day my great-grandkids and great-great-grandkids will watch my stuff. I want to see that they saw that their grandma had no naughty words not in her vocabulary. But when I get really, really, you know, heated up, I could say some no naughty words. That is for dang sure. Nicest place on the internet. Oh, that's a nice slogan. Tom, you're coming up with lots of cool slogans. Team North Pole, go, go, go. Nicest place on the internet. Oh, that's so cool. Well, you guys make it the nicest place. I'm just one pushing play and record or whatever and jumping on an exercise bike and rambling on and on and on. Maddie G, I'm 9 days sober, had pancreatitis twice, was told never to drink again. Also, I want to be around for when my son has kids. Good idea, says Maddie. That's a great idea. I get to be around for my grandkids. I have 2 grandchildren, and I hope to be around for their kids. And if not, I've got it documented on here. They can get to know me. Yes, take care of your health. It's so important. How old were you, Maddie, again? I think I asked, but I'm not sure if I got your age. Katie's Yard. Nicest place on the internet is Katie's Yard. I don't know if the garbage cage counts as the nicest place. But yeah. And once I rake, it'll be a nicer place on the internet. Gotta rake the dirty, dead leaves up. Let's see, Sydney. Okay, so Maddie G, Sydney is the place to go. Well, that's going to be the cheapest route for me to head to Sydney. Fairbanks to Honolulu to Sydney. That's a pretty cheap routing. I just say it how I see it, says Tom. Yes, exactly. Minus the no naughty words. Maddie says Sydney has all the beautiful beaches, attractions, so much to explore, you'll not regret it. Okay, perfect. So I was wondering about that. Now, should I bother going inland to Uluru, whatever that's called. Is that something I should bother doing? It would be the equivalent of going to the tundra up north here in Alaska, is my thoughts on that. Uluru, I think it's called. Not sure. You're 37. Okay, a youngin. 37. Tom and Maddie are close in age. Naldo, not trying, but I'm going to try a little. Oh, okay, good. Try a little. Oh, yes, that was that Tesco's advertisement on my short. Here at Malahide's Tesco, we try a little bit harder to be a little bit better, just a little bit. I love that. Maddie says, please don't go inland, stay coastal. Okay, that's what I was wondering, if I should just stay coastal. I do know that there's a lot of similar problems that your Aboriginals have equivalent to us with our Indigenous up here. And that piqued my curiosity, being Indigenous that I am too. So if I ever do go inland into Australia, it will be to connect with Aboriginal / Indigenous Alaskan natives and Australian Aboriginals and try to document the similarities that we have up here and you guys have down there. Let's see, Tom says 40 next month. That's when life begins, I hear. Yes. Man, I remember when I turned 40. I had a baby. I had a little itty bitty baby when I turned 40. I had a 8-month-old baby. Mr. Patrick. Yeah, can you imagine that, Tom? Wow. I can't believe it. Wow, that was a life-changing thing that happened because I already had my daughter when I was 30, 31, you know, young enough. But when you're turning 40 and you have this little itty bitty baby, you're like, oh my gosh, my whole brain is going, poof. I gotta raise a kid until I'm almost 60. What? So here I am. He's 18 years old now. And done raising him, and it was worth every minute. It changed my life in so many different directions that I didn't expect. So no regrets on Mr. Patrick. He literally saved my life. They did find cancer after I had him, and I got to have the surgery straight away because I was in the first stage. So he literally saved my life. So he's here for a darn good reason. That would have got me and taken me out before Crohn's disease would have taken me out. So, but Mr. Patrick, my little baby boy, who's now 18, he is on his own path, which is pretty good. So he's our last of the kids of 4. I got 2, my husband's got 2. And yeah, my husband raised him from about age, he met him when he was 3, and we got married when he was 5. So my husband stepped in to be a really good daddy to him because Patrick's daddy is in London. Look him up, Tom. Go look him up for me. Go have a chat with him at the pub. That's where you'll find him. But yes, his dad took off back to London, fled the country. Little bugger that he was. Yes. Goodness. So my little Patrick was not raised around his bio daddy. Had every opportunity to do it, but he chose not to. So that's his loss. But anyway, that's just another broad story. Tom, great recommendation. Great recommended YouTube / podcast to fall asleep to is Fall of Civilization by Paul Cooper, or Paul Cooper, gotta say Paul. So much fascinating history on a par with the best documentaries. Ooh, cool. Let's see. Take a snapshot so I can look that up. I love documentaries. It's just my passion. Documentaries. Here we go. Take a snapshot of that because I'll forget. There, got the snapshot. I can look that up. I was just watching a documentary before I started live stream. I wanted to keep watching it. It was on Ravensbrück. Was it? Is that the correct way to say it? I think. I was watching some stuff on Germany, 1945, World War II ending. It probably popped up on my algorithm because I had been looking at stuff for World War II at the Pacific Theater because of ADAC and the island of Atu and Kiska and all that area of the wartime with where I was just at in Alaska. So that's probably why it popped up on my algorithm. But I love watching documentaries. Tom, he has a nice narrative voice. Hours and hours of great stuff. Hours and hours of billions and billions of nanoseconds of great documentary. Talking about billions and millions and billions of nanoseconds. I gotta get that wig out. Do the Carl Sagan. Okay, I need to stop because it's 12 after and I have to get my medication. And it's getting late for Tom. I always feel bad that it's late for the people in India to Iceland. Mosquitoes like to just go in front of my lens. Okay, let's switch it. There we go. Okay, get it going this way. Hours of great stuff. I'm not affiliated. I just love him. Lol. Yes. Like I said, I took a snapshot on the tablet so I can look it up. My husband and I both love documentaries. So, woo, I'm tired. I have to go get the, whatchamacall, millions and billions. It's funny. Benny's back. I was just getting ready to say goodbye because I got to get going back into North Pole to drop Patrick off at Great Alaska Pizza Company. That'd be cool, Benny. Go in there, and if you see Patrick, he always works the evening shifts. If you're ever there, look for Patrick. I think you know what he looks like now. So definitely, if you do see him, just say, "Hey, Patrick, it's Benny," and he'll say, "Oh, I've heard of you, Benny." Or my husband. He sometimes has to go over there. Jason says, "You're doing great. You're looking sexy. God bless you. Peace to you in the name of Jesus Christ. Have a great day." Thank you, Jason Sanchez. Nicey nice. Millions and billions. And I'm back. Okay. I'm having too much fun with the millions and billions. I think my phone just went a blip, a blip. Tom's thumbs up. Tom needs to go to sleep. We need to stop the live stream. Get the coffee going because my husband likes coffee when he comes home, and I like to have a cup of coffee driving my son to work. He doesn't have his driver's license yet. He's got his permit, but he's got to just, oh wait, and then also still snow. See? Snow. And then here, a little bit of snow. It's almost melted in our yard. Nearly, dearly. And I got to get to the dentist to get this fixed. Maddie G, I was able to do, let's see, Tom thumbs up, heart from Denny. And then I can read it better here. I'll be able to do live stream soon. I'm 4 away from 50. Can't wait. I'll be live streaming Sydney Harbor. Awesome. Thank you for the talk. You're welcome. Thank you, Maddie. Nice of you to say that. That reminded me of something. I can live stream on TikTok now. I guess they're taking pity on people that have like 80 subscribers or followers or everything. That's me. Anyway, Raghav. Hey, Raghav. You just got here and I was going to say goodbye. It's Friday night. 1 a.m. is early. Yes, you got it late there. Well, thanks for joining us, Raghav. I am sorry that we're saying goodbye right now, but I'm glad that you came by and said hello. That's really nice. I just finished my workout. Got to go make the coffee, take my medication midday, and get going. You're looking cute today. Thank you. My husband agrees. I always say that. My husband is my biggest fan. Oh, look. I got to work on my arms. I just saw them on the camera. I was like, ah! I got the weights and I got the Nordic track. I need to do that. Okay, Maddie, if anyone would like to help at Maddie GA2B, thank you. Oh, for your thingy to live stream, go to channel. Okay, there you go. I just subscribed to you, Maddie G. Oh, and I see the Sydney Harbor. That's cool. Okay, so looks like Maddie needs, 3 more subscribers? Okay, so y'all do your part. And let's get Maddie to live stream. The Sydney Harbor would be cool. Okay, konnichiwa, Skull Hub. Well, I keep getting comments. You know how I am. I like to read everybody's comments out loud because you guys are giving me your time, so I need to give you my time. Respect. Okay, Tom. Klianakpak. I will learn it. You know, Klianakpak. Thank you very much. Klianakpak. Yes. Thank you, and thank you very much. Konnichiwa, Maddie G. Thank you, namaste. Okay, so in Inupiaq, it's Kliana. Yupik, it's Kliana. Same. So Klianakpak is thank you very much. Kliana, thank you for joining me. Klianakpak, thank you very much. Okay, bye-bye. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. And then Skull says, arigato gozaimasu. Hi.